What up, what up? This is Crypto Pio. You're watching Escape Velocity, and today we're going to talk about a piece that I think is super undervalued and is one of my favorite pieces on NiftyGateway. I do own it, full disclosure, and it's called Slime Swing by an artist named RhymezLikeDimez. So I'm going to talk about a few of the different reasons that I think that this particular piece is super undervalued. So, RhymezLikeDimez is a digital artist that is based in Europe, and most of his art depicts hip-hop artists in a cartoonish way. So this drop was these three pieces right here. We have a Young Thug inspired piece, a Mac Miller inspired piece, and a Travis Scott inspired piece. The Young Thug piece and the Travis Scott piece were both open editions, meaning you could just pop on and you could just buy it in the 5-minute window that they were open. And the Mac Miller piece was an auction piece. I believe it was an edition of 10. So, the Young Thug piece dropped at $999, and I'd say its performance was, subpar in terms of the short term, right? We had a lot of flippers, a lot of dum-dums, if you will. Shout out to Balte, a lot of dum-dums in there, flipping it for less than what they paid for it, just pulling that, I need this out of my life, I just bought it 3 days ago, it's gotta go, sort of mentality that we've been seeing on NiftyGateway quite a bit recently. I think that a lot of people have kind of played in or just heard of the NFT hype and decided that this is going to be their way to make like $150 or something by buying something at like, $999 and flipping it for like $1,200. That was their like big master plan. And it's been negatively impacting some of these really great pieces. But the good news is if you buy one of these really great pieces and you hold it, those dum-dums can't affect you because you're just holding it. Your piece is not on the market. Once those paper hands get shaken out and the price discovery returns to the piece, because actual collectors buy it up, actual collectors hold it, they don't sell it, that's when you're going to see the appreciation that people are looking for on their art pieces. So, this piece is inspired by a painting from the 1767, this piece called The Swing, and you can see a lot of similarities right here. I think it's a really, really cool inspiration. You have the kind of same setup. Instead of this angel statue right here, you have like a music video biddy with a water gun, which I think is pretty cool. You have a lot of the same stuff, the tree. I think that this is a super awesome inspiration for RhymezLikeDimez for him to create this. I think it's super creative. You see a lot of the sort of characteristics that make it a Young Thug related piece. You see this snake right here. That's because a lot of Young Thug's early albums and mixtapes featured snakes on the cover. You see a little pill right here that's referencing, Young Thug's reference to drug use and to pill popping specifically. Obviously the cup in Young Thug's hand. I'm not going to speculate as to what's in that. Also his outfit in early music videos, Young Thug wore top coats and had really big guns in the videos, so that's kind of a nod to maybe the early Young Thug fans. So I think that this is super cool, to reference this painting by Jean-Honoré Fragonard, a French artist that made oil on canvas. In terms of performance, right, as I mentioned, if we dug into the price history, you'd see a lot of sales of Slime Swing that were below the $999 initial asking price, and actually you can still buy it for less than that because it looks like the price floor is just creeping up to $1,000, so just creeping up to what you had to pay for it at the initial drop. I actually bought this piece in the past 8 days for $700. So this thing was really cratering, and the community, the collectors of Slime Swing have definitely been rallying a bit on Discord, trying to, bring the piece back and trying to get people to pay attention to the piece, and it really has been working, and I have no doubt that it's going to continue to work for a number of reasons. Number one, RhymezLikeDimez is a prolific artist. If you kind of pay attention to his web presence, he's cranking this stuff out all the time. All the time. He has so many pieces, all hip-hop artists. Anderson .Paak right here. Just a ton of different paintings, right? He's also taken notice of the paper handing of his pieces on Twitter, and it's very clear that he doesn't appreciate it, right? So he already referenced he's going to be dropping again soon, and if he becomes a prolific artist on NiftyGateway or in the NFT community, which I have no doubt that he will, there's no question to me that he's going to continue to put work out. People will look at the backlog of his pieces. People will see Slime Swing, which, by the way, has a relatively low mint, 536. It might sound like a lot. In 5 years, if the piece is valuable, 536 mints is going to be nothing, especially since mine's not for sale. My boy J-Coins isn't for sale. That's 2 out of the 536 that are off the market. 888 owns this piece. There's no way he's trying to flip it. That's another one. There's collectors that have several copies of Slime Swing. So at the end of the day, you can count on this to be a collector's item. I know Go Nifty has bought several. I was looking through the price history earlier. You're seeing a bunch of double buys. You're seeing plenty of people that are buying to collect. Early mints, I mean, you're going to see the price action definitely go up. Another thing to keep in mind is that music fans, and specifically Young Thug fans, definitely have not arrived in the NFT space yet. Not even close. And when collectors, after, a storied career by Young Thug, Young Thug is a very eclectic artist. He's also a crossover artist that, has earned the respect of people from outside of the hip-hop genre. I mean, here's some pictures of Young Thug and Elton John, like something that, people would probably think is an unlikely duo. Young Thug actually remixed Rocket Man by Elton John. So you see a ton of artists from other genres paying attention to Young Thug, calling out Young Thug as one of the, the better artists of this generation. In a lot of ways, he really does have a cult following. So when that happens with an artist, and then we have essentially the first NFT piece that's kind of an official representation of that artist in the space, I have no doubt that long term it's going to be a piece that appreciates nicely. So, this was my breakdown of Slime Swing by RhymezLikeDimez, referencing Young Thug. This is Escape Velocity. Hold your NFTs. Don't be a dum-dum. Shout out to Balte. Shout out to J-Coin. And please like and subscribe my video. I said I was going to say that. I'm saying it. I want you guys to like and to subscribe to my video. I want this thing to take off. So check it out. I'm giving away one NFT with $500 value to one of my subscribers, randomly selected, once I hit 500 subscribers. So do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends to subscribe to the channel. I'm dropping every day NFT deep dives, NFT freestyles, looking at the NiftyGateway market, and soon other markets as well, like Maker's Place, OpenSea, Super Rare, you name it. I'm an NFT enthusiast. I'm going to keep dropping. Thanks for watching.